Hello, guys. It's such a pleasure to connect with every one of you this evening. And that's the beautiful thing about the internet. It has given us the power for us to connect, even though we are in different countries, we are in different time zone. And I'm so happy to be hosting this class. Yes, it's already time. So I'm starting the class right now. A quick introduction in case you don't know who is speaking. My name is actually Toyin Olufon. I am the founder of the Techie Accountant, basically. And I'm ACC and ICANN chartered. I'm CITN chartered. I'm an alumni of INSEAD at the Business School of the World. And I also have a diploma in digital innovation in finance, where we learned all the emerging technologies. So for short, that is me. Francis even shared this number. He said it's Ghanaian. He shared this number for us to connect at the end of the session. Nice. You've already started networking. That's so cool. All right, so let's get started to today's class because I have limited time. And so that JB will have enough time to be able to take his class, I need to end my own session. But I'm just going to give like a background, like an introduction, to this class. And I'll hand over to JB to take over the class. So today we are talking about data and analytics. I know we are used to saying data analytics. Yeah, but I choose to say data and analytics. And it's the same thing anyway, but I just prefer the sound of data and analytics. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange my console, and also I'm using two devices. In case you can see that I'm not looking into the screen, that's because I'm using two devices. So I'm definitely with you guys. Just that I need to look at the other device also. Okay, so Miriam Rashid from Nigeria. Nice to connect with you. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange my screen. I have so many things popping up at the same time. Yep, so that I'm able to. Okay, nice. So the next, as you can see, can you see my screen? I think you can because I'm using dual screen at the moment. Right now, we all know that the internet and the internet and the size of the world. Because of the internet, the size of the world has actually gotten smaller. And the fact that we are having this class this evening and we have people connected from different parts of the world is just a testament to what is written here. The world has gotten smaller, right? Because of the internet. And let me tell you the implication of the world getting smaller, especially to us as professionals or wherever we are. What that means is that our competition is no more local. What do I mean by that? Our competition, when it comes to, we always say that I have a competitive edge amongst my peers, or I have a competitive edge above my fellow professionals, things like that. Okay, someone is saying we should create a WhatsApp link. All right, let's get done with the class first before we start connecting in that way. We'll definitely work on that. Back to what I'm saying. So what has happened is that our competition is no more local. Our competition is not that professional, is not only that professional in your immediate environment. It's not that professional in Kumasi, in Accra, in Kenya, in Nairobi. Your competition now is every other professional in the world because of the internet. Let me explain further. And this is already happening. Also, I run a consulting firm. I think I did not say that. I'm the principal partner at Leaford Consulting. So I run a consulting firm and I get to interact with a lot of businesses. And let me tell you what I've seen. I've seen that organizations, if they think that they cannot get the skill that they need in Nigeria, do you know what they do? They reach out to someone else abroad that has that skill and bring this person on board. I know of companies right now that they operate in Nigeria, but their financial controller is not in Nigeria. Their CFO is not in Nigeria. Before the advent of the internet, typically every company is actually forced to have CFO in Nigeria or finance controller, financial controller, whatever position they want to fill. They are forced to have them in Nigeria because we did not have the internet. So they used to just manage whatever talent that they have. But with the internet now, you can have the best of the best without necessarily creating your company in that particular country where you have the best people. And that has made, as I said, it has made our competition more steep. And that's why every professional must take this seriously. Don't think that your fellow colleague that you're writing ACC or you're writing accounting professional exam is your competition again. No, it's actually every other professional in the world because of the internet, because of the easy access that the internet has created for companies to be able to reach out to skills to the skill sets that they need, even if they cannot find it readily available in that country. Let me tell you what are the odds with that. What that means is that if we are not careful, if we don't develop the right skill, the appropriate skill that makes us competitive on the world stage, not on your country stage, if you don't develop the competency that gives you that leverage, that gives you that competitive edge, it's just a matter of time, right? You will see that you will not see jobs. And that's why they keep saying that we finished from school, but we have no jobs. Actually, yeah, it's difficult. How are you going to get the job? Because now companies can easily have access to talents that are outside the country. Now, you may say that it's not yet popular. See, it's already shifting to other professions. I think the one that is very popular now is the programmers. Assuming you're a programmer right now, in fact, there are a lot of people that work in Nigeria or that work in Accra or that work in Kenya, that work in UK, but the companies that they actually work for are either in US, they are either in China, they are either in Japan and stuff like that. So the internet has made the world smaller. And that's why when you're thinking about your profession, when you're thinking about, I want to be at the peak of my profession, you have to be thinking of that skill that will give you a competitive edge on the world stage, not on your local environment stage again, because the world has changed. And that's why it's important that you take data analytics very, very, very seriously. It's one of those. Oh, please, network is bad. Sorry, can you hear me? Is it the only person complaining? If you can hear me, please just tell me you can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear. Beautiful. Oh, great. So that means it is your network. So check your network at your own side, at your own end. Beautiful. A lot of people can hear me very well. I'm so happy to hear that. So back to what I'm saying. That's why you have to take this skill very, very important. And it's a skill that will give you that competitive edge. Let me show you my next slide. Now, this is statistics about data analytics job that are presently out there. As at yesterday, I just did a quick scan, and this is not a detailed scan. This is not a detailed research. As at yesterday, you see I wrote the dates because I actually updated the slide yesterday. There were about 500,000 remote jobs for data analysts. And you know what all of them were writing there? From anywhere in the world, from anywhere. Like, as far as you have the skill, and if you can prove that you have the skill, we are ready to take you on. They don't care where you are from, as far as you have the skill. I'm just trying to make you understand how important this skill is. Now, business and data data analysts, sorry, that's a mistake, earn more than accountants or finance professionals at the moment. It's the truth. They earn more. So if you are thinking of, I want to start earning more, I'll always tell people that, see, if you stay in an organization and you're doing the same thing over and over, right, you may not get that desired promotion on time, or you will just move within the ranks as it is stipulated. Nothing will actually make your growth astronomical. Nothing will make your growth quicker. But one thing that can make your growth quicker is if you are bringing a new skill to the table. And I say this all the time, that even if you are working with an organization that probably they don't even appreciate the accounting that you're doing right now, if you have this data analysis skill, whereby you're able to analyze the data in the business which drives decision. And the business owners get to see that, based on this decision, our sales is increasing, or we are able to cut down costs. You think they will not take you seriously? They will take you seriously. Even at that point in time, when you request for a pay raise, they will not object. They'll be willing to. And apart from that, you actually make yourself indispensable because you are adding value to the organization. And that's what I want every one of us to strive as professionals. In fact, let me tell you what brought about Techie Accountants. It was when I realized that our competition is no more local. And the truth was that the things that were being taught in our schools, they were not future thinking. They were still using obsolete curriculums to teach us. It's still happening till now. And I'm like, so what is going to be the fate of an average professional that finishes from a school in Africa? What is going to be our fate if this is the only thing we are being taught? So what that means is that if we are not careful, companies here in our countries, right, they'll start reaching out to professionals that are outside the country because they have the skill. And see, I know of a company right now that they even run virtually. I'm telling you how bad it is right now. Not like how bad in a negative way also. That some companies right now, they run virtually. I know of a company that used to have a big building in Lagos. Do you know what they did? After COVID, when they realized that everybody can function effectively from their homes, they first shut down their big office. They relocated to a small office. And right now, all the employees, now lockdown happened in Nigeria. This was last year, until now, they've still not resumed back to the office. Everybody is working remotely. So you understand what I'm trying to say? To tell you that the work model is shifting. Employers are beginning to see that I don't need to have you physically for you to function. Even in my own organization also, we have that kind of structure. We have some people that work with us, but they work with us virtually. In fact, I've never seen them before. But the most important thing is that they deliver. They are tasks for them to do. As far as they deliver, we have no problem and we pay them and life goes on. So that's the new world that we are in. And as professionals, we need to move up to that level. If not, we'll just be crying that there's no job. And trust me, nothing will happen. So that's why you have to think in this way. This domain, a fusion of accountants and data analysts, is just unbeatable and is the future of accounting profession. I know that we may have people that are not accountants or that are not finance professionals that are joining us. Sorry, it's called the Techie Accountant. So I may sound a bit biased towards the profession. You know why I'm being biased? Because I'm one. Right now, what has happened is that we even have most of the data analysts that are out there that took it seriously, right? They don't even have any accounting background. And I believe, I'll tell you, I'll even show you why I believe that we are actually a better fit, to become data analysts. If only we will take this challenge seriously. If only we will upskill ourselves. If only we are going to do the hard work. Because most of these other people learning data analysts, probably they learned French, they learned Yoruba, or they learned English language. And you know that these courses in this part of the world, I mean in Africa, they are not popular. Like, they are not marketable. So the moment they are told that this skill you can use to get a job, immediately they jump at it. But for accountants, to a large extent, you can still get a job. Every organization needs an accountant. Even a small business needs an accountant. So you may still get a job. It may not just be the kind of job that you want. And because of that, we've now become complacent. We have become complacent and we feel like, I don't need to upskill myself. No, you have to upskill yourself. And as I said, because your competition is no more local. And it also, another beautiful thing about the skill is that it gives you the opportunity to even work abroad. You can be working with an international organization and you will be in Nigeria. So you'll be earning in dollars. If only you have the right skill, if only you sell yourself very well, if only you equip yourself very well, that desired dream you have for your life will definitely become a reality. So this is just a simple definition of data analytics. Okay. Simply put, data analytics is the process of collecting, inspecting, organizing, and transforming data to identify useful information that informs decision making. It is more than a tool or input. It is a progress that, when utilized correctly, provides a 360-degree view of the problem being solved, allowing decision makers to make the best decision with the best information available. Can you see how powerful it is? Now, specifically, accountants and finance professionals use data analytics to help businesses uncover valuable insights within their financial statements, reduce costs, identify process improvements that increase their efficiency and better manage risk. You know that this is what we do normally as an accountant or as a finance professional. You know that this is something we do. So we should see data analytics as a skill that gives us the ability, that gives us the power to do what we normally do at a higher level. So you don't put it aside and say, oh no, it's not for me. No, it is for us. Embrace it. Become extremely good at it. Build yourself on it. Now, prior to the growth in data analytics, enabling a business or client to reach their goals has been manual and time-consuming process based predominantly on institutional knowledge and relationships. By understanding and mastering data analytics, accountants can future-proofing their career, expediting the learning curve regardless of the career path they choose regardless of the career path they choose, pardon me. So meaning that this knowledge, whether you're an accountant or not, actually this knowledge is important to you. By the said, I have a bias towards accountants. So please pardon me for that if you don't like that about me, but just pardon me. I cannot change. It is who I am. It is who I am. Don't worry. The techie accountants, they understand what I'm saying. At least they've been in some of my classes, so they understand what I'm saying. So I'm very passionate about this. And it future proofs, not even future proofs again, because the future is already here. It is now. It's no more in the future. It is what is happening right now. The skill set are changing. The roles are changing. And I'll always say something, even if your organization has not gotten to that level and you feel like, my organization, they are not doing something like that, you can introduce it. I will tell you for a fact, I'm an employer. There is no employer that will not like an employee that is future thinking. There's no employer on this earth, no matter how wicked that employer is. The employer will always love an employee that is future thinking. You can imagine aggregating the data, because as an accountant, at least we are privy to have financial data, even if we don't have any other data. You can imagine crunching those financial data and bringing out different scenarios, showing it in a dashboard in a way that, visualized in a way that the business owner can easily understand, and we're able to draw decisions from it. And they see it in clearer terms. They make those decisions. It makes the organization move forward. You've secured your place. You've secured your place in the organization. You can make demands. At that point in time, you can say, sorry, please, I would like my salary to be increased. The employer will not be angry because you've added value. And that's how we should start seeing ourselves. We should start driving these conversations. We should not wait for our organizations to get to that level, but we should take them to that level. It's very, very important. I have 10 more minutes, so I'm going to just run so that I hand over the class. I think I have lesser than 10 minutes anyway. So I hand over the class to JB, and he can start the practical aspect of this class. So this is my own argument, not my own argument. A lot of research to actually agree with what I'm about to say. Why accountants and finance professionals are the best fit to become a data analyst. Accounting professionals are excellent in problem solving, and this is a major talent involved in growing to become a data analyst. Do you agree with me? We are. That's what we do. We solve problems. So it's very important that we see ourselves like this. And that's something that data analytics also helps us to do. We solve problems. We look at the numbers in the books. We see that you're making profits or you did not make as much profit. We try to, dive in and know the reason why, they didn't make as much profit that they made the previous. We do this comparison. We do financial ratios. At least we all know financial ratios, right? That's not what we use financial ratios to do. You should now see data analytics as an advanced form of financial ratios. That's what we do. We use financial ratios to analyze the financials, to dissect it, to make a business know how liquid they are, to let them know if their gearing ratio is appropriate and tell them the risk of the gearing ratio that they have at the moment in their business. That is something that we do. So data analytics just empowers us the more. It gives us more power to do these things, even at a higher level. Since the accountants know descriptive and diagnostic information to predict and for prescriptive analysis, it is easy for them to use that information to build better business decisions. The accountants are experts in making predictive as well as prescriptive decisions and produce better business knowledge. Do you agree with that? We are extremely good at it. We are exceptional. We are good at it. So why do you think we'll not be a better fit? If this is these are the core essence of having data analytics in a business. So why do you think we cannot do better? The accountants are used for considering and aggregating all the information for creating a better picture of the organization and summarize the details that the information already contains. They can work with predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and organization analytics. I know you may not understand what is analytics, prescriptive, and whatever. Anyway, in the full class, I'm sure that these terminologies will be broken down. A good data analyst must understand the business context and analyze every perspective of the defined data. It is important to understand every data set and analyze the data, not only when it is compiled, but also at the time when it is needed. An accountant can look after the context and business implication of the data and bring out the most profitable aspect from the data. I'm just telling you all the things that we do, which is something that data analytics also empowers a business to be able to achieve. And these are the few reasons I'm putting out to you this evening why we should take data analytics serious in our professional growth and in our career. Trust me, it's something that can transform the trajectory of your career for good. Now, I will soon hand over to JB to take over. But also, let me tell you this last comment. I know that most of the time people just do trainings. They go for trainings, but the truth is that they don't even know how to sell themselves. And it's very important. If you get the training, you have the skill, but you're unable to sell yourself. Don't blame someone else for you not being able to do it, because that means you're not able to sell yourself. And that's why it's important. I said it here, know how to showcase the skills after achieving them. While obtaining these skills can be fairly simple, when using one of the many online resources available, it's important that you know how to showcase them and promote yourself once you have upskilled. It's important. And I know that in the full class, because this is not the full class, it's just a fraction of the main class. In the full class, we actually brought someone that will be telling you how she's using it, how she used it to promote herself, and how she has used it to gain competitive advantage in her career. She started like every one of us. She was doing core accounting. She was into audits. She was doing this. And now you don't want to know the level that she is right now. And she's excelling at her career. So we brought that person to come and tell you. She's going to giving you practical tips. This one is not any tips read on Google or read in a book. This is her own life tips. Something she did that worked for her. She'll be sharing it with you for you to know that this thing actually works, if only you are able to showcase yourself. And that's why it's important you take this class seriously. All right, I know there are a few questions here. There's a group for every. Okay, someone is saying we should create a WhatsApp. So who created the WhatsApp group? Who did that? Okay, so I would not accept this, and that is actually rude. I'm going to say that now. I'm just saying that now. You cannot create a group on behalf of us without talking to us first. It's actually wrong. It's actually wrong. So I would be deleting I'll be taking off your link. It's wrong. You cannot create a WhatsApp group in our class without telling us. That's very, very rude. And please, let's stop that habit. It's actually very wrong. If you want a group, we'll definitely create it, but you can't do that on our behalf, please. And because I can tell that people now became distracted with the group. So I've taken it off. If you have a question to ask, please use the Q&A. Use the Q&A. Can we have the recorded version of this masterclass sent to us? Yes, we'll make sure we do that after the class. That's a promise. We'll get the recorded version to you. If you have any question, three parts. Why are you raising up your hands? I can see people raising up their hands. Why are you raising up your hands? As I said, if you have any questions, drop it on the Q&A. I've enabled the chat box. You cannot create a WhatsApp group when this class is on. Okay, it was only meant to be a support group for Ghana. I apologize for that. Don't worry, we'll create it. We have everybody's data. See, how many people are even in this class? We had almost 1,000 signups. We just have 200 and some people, 213 people in the class now. So we are going to create it. We have your emails. We'll send you the link for you to join. Thank you. I know that you are just trying to be proactive. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that, but that is not just appropriate. Thank you very much. All right, JB, I think you can take over the class now and go ahead with your practical session, please.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony. I'm very glad and I'm happy you invited me to do this. I'm always happy to talk about data analytics for Africans by Africans and talking about it as it concerns accountants and other professionals. And so I see the passion everywhere. If you can hear me, just do a thumbs up. You can click the thumb icon or wave at me. You could just wave your hand so I can know how many persons are following. All right, so great. So I'm happy to be here. There's so many participants from across Africa, Ghana, you have Nigeria, Abuja, Kano, my city of birth. Sano Masun Kano. I have to greet you in the language I know. Yeah, so I go on quickly to the session. I'm going to share my slide. So, but I'm going to advise in the next 1 minute, I will ask you, every participant, to start getting a pen and a jotter, something to write with, because we're going to be hands-on. Everything we are doing currently, you're going to see it. It is not magic. It is something, it is the tool you have. I remember back in the days, you can't see me. I'm here. If you can't see me, Jackie, you can't see me, but I can see myself. Uh-oh. Tony, can you see me? They're saying they can't see me.
Let me see if I can see you. Yes, I can see. Okay, I think I need to put the spotlight on you.
Okay, great.
Yes, so I think they should be able to see you now.
Okay, can you see me now? Do a wave. Once you can see me, just wave. Great.
Yeah, they can see you now.
So the laptops you have, thank you very much. The laptops you have all the tools you need. You do not need to go so far. And I'm glad with what Tony is doing across Africa, starting from Nigeria. I know when she started this with kids, talking about technology, and now we know what she's doing, a whole lot of stuff. So let me move quickly. I'll share my slide and how we'll go. But while I'm sharing my slide, I expect you have a pen and a jotter close to you because you're going to be writing stuff, and then I will advise that you participate. Okay, so let me share my slide. Okay, I'm sharing now. Can you see my slide? If you can see it, do the yes. 1 minute. Okay, now let's do this. All right. If you can see, I've shared my slide. If you can see it, you could wave. Okay, that being said, nobody's waving at me. It means you can't see my slide. There are questions, 4 questions.
Yeah, waving.
Okay, they're waving, great. All right,
Yes.
so let me move into the day. 1 minute. Okay, I'm good. So here's what we're going to do. I'm not always glad when I see accountants or project managers and they have all the certifications and they cannot use simple Excel to even manage their projects. I get worried. I get worried, to tell the truth. So we're going to do this quickly. So the objective for this masterclass for me is simple. Let's just take 1 hour to do this quickly. We're going to design a project management work plan for 25 minutes. We'll all design together. Be prepared. We'll do a project tracker for 25 minutes. We'll do a Gantt chart for another 25, and then we'll do a quick budget for another 25. Are you with me? If you're with me, let's go. Our time starts now. All right, so the tool we're using is the Excel, Microsoft Excel, and Google Sheet. So I'm moving. So welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria. I think it's about the 3 countries who are here currently, and every other country joining. UK, yeah, some from the UK. All right. So, what is data? That has been said by Tony. She's mentioned already what data is. Data is simply information that we are translating in forms, you know. And so there's data processing to make people understand. When you process a data, it becomes information. Data are bit size of information, but when you put them together, it becomes information. All right, so I jump quickly to visualization and analytics. So data analysis and visualization have simply created for us opportunities and a whole new outlook in the 21st century for governments, for analysts, finance professionals, and every other individuals, because everybody wants to say, show me the number. And I must tell you, as accountants or as finance people, which I know a huge chunk of you guys are, it's important that you know how to use data to convince people. Mind you, any conviction you are doing is more or less storytelling. You must be able to tell story using numbers. You're trying to tell stories in number for informed decisions. Okay, so I move on. I hope I'm not too fast. I'm trying to get to the time, but I'm taking my time as well. If you don't understand, you could drop me a question. I will answer quickly. So what is new in analytics? What is new exactly? Why are we talking about analytics all of a sudden? Look, the world is rapidly changing, and employers of labor and every other person cannot wait for you to add value to them. Now we're all self-documenting on Facebook and WhatsApp and all of the place. We are showing our skills, marketing ourselves. Now, because the world is changing quickly, we have to be able to have numbers to represent all of this change. And so, given the emerging technology, we need to change with it. And I assure you that Excel and Google Sheets are about the first steps into moving higher. Telecoms are using large technology platforms to analyze data because they generate tons of data every single second. You can imagine how much of calls people are making or sending messages, pictures, and the rest of them. So it requires analysts to be there. All right, so I'm sure that the Microsoft Excel sheet is not a foreign. It's not foreign to any of us. This is what it looks like. You have columns and bars. You have all of this. We've seen this before, so we're going to go back to it and see. It's not different from the Google Sheet. It looks about the same. And they integrate in a way you can use them interchangeably. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to create a dashboard. This is what a dashboard looks like. It's to monitor our projects. Please, this is the part where I told us to write. We have to write as we go on. The session is being recorded, I'm sure. So you have to write as we go on. Just jot a few things. We'll also build a Gantt chart. You've always heard this. So why are you doing a tracker as a finance person? Why? You need to track your work. where you stopped last year, where you stopped last month, or what the company is doing. How much have they spent? How much is the budget? How much have they spent in the budget, and what is left to be spent, right? You have to build Gantt chart. What is the activity? Does the activity of the company match with how much they are spending? That's why you need a Gantt chart. And also we'll do simple bar charts and pie charts. I believe we all know this. Then finally, we'll build maps from Google Sheet. All right, so we're starting now. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. I better still say yes, ready, get ready, ready. I want to know how many persons are ready. Then we jump into hands-on delivery of this master class session. It's important that we are working together. Okay, so I'm not getting the messages. I want to see you say you're ready. Then we can jump. Okay, ready. Yes, everybody's ready, ready, ready. Yes, ready. Okay, great. So I'm ready as well. I will stop to share this, and I will share a blank Excel sheet. So we start with Excel. So I have it open here. All right, so I'm sharing an Excel sheet. If you have seen an Excel sheet before, you could say, I have seen one. You could write, I have seen one. If you have not seen before, you say new to me, so I know what I'm doing. Okay, I've seen one, seen one, seen one. Oh, great, great. I have approvals. All right, let's move. Okay, so the first thing I want to do with us, I want to be able to create a tracker, So let's start. Now, mind you, this is a master class. We want to start from scratch to build this idea. So hypothetically, we want to build a sales, say for example, we have a client. The client is a distributor. The client has bought a lot of stuff. The client has bought a lot of stuff. Say, let's say the client sells coffee. Yeah, the client sells coffee. It's imported a lot of coffee. Don't forget, you have sold some. There's some left, and there's some still to be sold. So we have three scenarios: sold, unsold, and what now? Who can help me? Give me another. I want three scenarios. You have sold, unsold, and what next? On the process of being sold, or better still, people have booked for it. Booked. Okay, sold, booked, and unsold. Okay, no, returns, no. No, sold is returns, like you made money from the ones you sold. No? Okay, you people are just simple. All of you are accountants. I'm seeing return everywhere. I'm not an accountant. Okay, damaged. Okay, great. So damaged, stock, damaged, and what now? I need three scenarios. Damaged, or better still, I'm a statistician. I have an MSc in statistics. Okay, great. So that leaves me to say, if you show me damage, I'll say defective. Okay, so defective. Okay, in inventory. Okay, great. So three things: sold, defective, and inventory, in the inventory. Okay, so let me do this now. You are confusing me now. All of you are just accountants. Okay, fine. I'll just choose. I love this unprocessed order. I don't want to dwell so much on it. So let me just go. So I'll use three scenarios. So can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, let me get thumbs up or yes. Okay, great. So I have sold, defective, and in the inventory. 1 minute. I'm coming, guys. I join you up later. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Stop sharing my screen. Give me 1 minute. I'm back. I had someone by the door, the laundryman. All right, so I want to share my screen again. So we're back to our Excel. So we have sold, defective, and an inventory. Okay, these are scenarios. All right, so let's say we have responsibility, or better still, the salesperson, right? So if you notice, this is clustering. If you used Excel before, I can drag and give space. So everything looks good and clear. And so you have salesperson, and then let's have responsibility. So who is responsible for the salesperson? Responsibility. Great. And so I want us to build this. We're building something. So sold, defective, inventory, responsibility. Let's have start date. Let's have end date. Let's have, I can use tab to move to the next. Let's have duration. Right? Are you guys following? If you're following, just say yes, I am following. It will give me great pleasure that you're following. Okay, I can actually remove these ones. You want to remove, you can highlight them and then delete so that I can see everything I'm doing. All right, so I want to centralize. I'll just click on the last part and then go to this and centralize all my work. I can even bold them so that they are very visible. And we're going to color them later. We're going to put colors on them later. All right, so salesperson. And then let's see, where does this person stay? Let's see location. Let's add another column, location. All right, so I'll do hypothetical names. Just bear with me. We'll not waste time. I'll just take like 10 persons. I'll assume that there are 10 salespeople and then all of that. So let's assume that this company, what should we call this company? Okay, so we have, well, okay, I don't want to be biased now. I'm a statistician, I can't be biased. Let's say we have Kenyans, we have Ghanaians, we have Nigerians, and in the UK, it's coffee. Great, what a name. I don't know what this sounds like, but I just hope it works. Kenganiguk coffee, that's fine. It makes sense. It's African. It's African. I agree with you. All right. So let's have Jamila, one of the salesperson. I have Yusuf. I have Eze. I have Derek in Ghana. I remember it. I have Asari. So I want to make it up to 10. I have Asari. I have Chioma. I have Fumi. I have Frank. Is up to 10? Let's see. Let me number this 1, 2. You can put number when you highlight them and you drag. Automatically fills in. All right. So Frank, I'm looking for 2 more persons. Let me just check quickly in the chat box and just select 2 people. Names have eluded me. Okay, I have Taiwo. Kerendi, thank you. Kerendi, which country is that? What does it mean? I'm waiting to know what it means. What is Kerendi? Oh, that's a friend from Emmanuel. Okay, we are fast. We just want to know what Kerendi is. I like the name already. I'm looking for a name for my daughter. Well, I have a daughter coming next year. Tony, don't laugh. Tony, don't laugh. It's not fair. Thank you. Okay, great. So let's see. Sold. All right. So let's see. Sold. Let's say Jamila sold, say 200 200 bags or whatever of coffee, and in what she got, 30 is defective, and in the inventory, what she have a 210, and then it's my responsibility to work with Jamila JB, and so on start date, she started working on the 23rd of January in 2021, and then we expect that she will be ending her work on the 31st of December, which is 2021, right? And so for us to get it, if I do so pay attention to this. This way you start writing. I can do duration could be this. I could say equal to, I click on end date minus start date. Uh-oh, I didn't get a value. You know why? Because I didn't register it as highlights. Either better still, let me highlight these two columns and go up here. Okay, what's happening here? What's happening here? Okay, I go up here and then choose short date. It is now registered as date. This is what I did. Hope you guys saw what I did. All right, so now it is now date. So I could do equal to this minus this. Could we work now? Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute.
You've not formatted duration.
Say again. Okay.
Duration.
Yeah, let me format it to number.
Yeah.
Let me highlight and make it number. Working. It's going to work. The beautiful thing about it is that you could force these things to work. I'll come back to it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me twist this date. 01 slash, sorry, what was it before? Sorry, slash 23, 3 slash 2021. Okay, this is now 12 slash 31st slash 2021. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hello?
Yes,
hello,
we can see.
Okay, great. So yeah, what I've done is I have to, so you know, there's a way you write dates. So look at our dates. It's written 01, where you have the dates in the middle. So now this is working. Okay, I think I should just remove this, make it singular. All right, so let's move quickly. Yusuf, let's say Yusuf, I've sold 523, defective 120, inventory 210.
Okay. So why is populating it? Let me just, some people are saying that they are lost. So it's just creating all this data in his head. It's not
I'm creating with you. I'm creating data with you. Yeah.
So he's creating the data from his head. He's not following any particular pattern.
Not following any
format. So regarding the dates, why it now eventually worked is because of the format. Now, what he did was month, day, and year. Do you understand? Instead of the normal day, month, and year that we do, he changed it to month, day, and year. So this one now is January 23rd, 2021. The end date is December 31st, 2021. Do you understand that? And that's why the formula now works, because there's a particular way to write dates on Excel, the format. I hope you get it now.
Okay, I'm taking my time to build this. They're hypothetical. They're not carved in stone. Okay, I don't want to be tired yet. Let me just continue. Okay. So guys, as we are here, let me move on. So let me just move on. So I want to assign responsibility to 3 persons. So JB, then we have Tony, and I don't know who Kerendi is, but I think I like the name Kerendi. I'll put Kerendi here. Kerendi. Okay, so these are the 3 persons who have responsibility to oversee this. So just in no particular order again, right? You see, Excel is smart. Just once you type, just tells you who you want to put in. Okay, so let us populate this date now again. So let me assume now this person is starting second. Well, second. Oh yeah, this is the next month, and then 24th, 2021, and then 3rd, 2021. Next person, 32. What? 31, 2021. Okay, well, changing. Let me just do this. I have to be fast because I'm spending our time. Don't worry, I'll quickly change some things. Okay. Don't forget we did duration, so there's nothing here. That's why you have the value like this. So we can put a value. I can copy this and put here. Copy again and put here. So all right. My date is not in set. So let me just do Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, UK, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, UK, Kenya. Like UK, United Kingdom.
So while he's doing that, I'll answer some of your questions quickly so that I can concentrate and just populate this. Someone asked, okay, someone is saying that April is 30, so that's why you're not getting value. Please change it.
Okay.
You don't have
Great.
31 days in April. It's 30. Thank you for that observation. Someone
April,
said,
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, someone said, I don't know how you are getting the values in duration. It's actually a formula. He actually said H column H minus. So that's what he did. He's saying end date minus start date. So he gave him the duration. Do you understand that? So that's the formula. You can continue, JB.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tony, for helping me. You see, Tony knows what I'm trying to achieve here. All right. So this is low. Okay, so if you look at this, we have our data now. This is hypothetical. Imagine that this was coming from somewhere, right? So this is hypothetical. So we have built. So thank you. We cannot have 30 days. We would have been the real April Fools if we had 31 days. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So I want to start working now. First thing we're going to do that. tracker. So our tracker is going to track the sold, defective, and the ones in inventory. How do we do this? Let's go. All right, so as I have all of this, so there's something I need to do. There's something I need to do. I want to share this responsibility. Better still, okay, no problem. Let me just go on. Okay, for my tracker, I want to track 3 items. I want to track sold. Let's make sold green. Good to go. Defective is amber because we can return them if need be. And the ones in inventory. Okay, sold, let's say sold is red because it's out of your, so colors are important. They signify things too. And then the one in your inventory is green because it's good to go, right? Okay, so now I want to create a tracker to know sold, effective, inventory. All right, so now I start. First tracker, this is what I do. I go to my insert. I'll go to the insert layer. I choose these are the bar chart. Whenever I go to insert, if you click on this, it's a bar chart. You can select anyone. But I'm not using bar chart. So this is bar chart. These are different chart. I want to use the pie chart. So I'll use the donut chart. This is the donut chart. Donut. So I have this as my donut chart. So as I have this is what I do, right? Please focus. This is where you start writing. This is the part where you have to jot a little bit of theme. I'm sure the session is recorded and you can get the recordings after this time. So right click. When you right click, you have all of this. You click on select data. Go to add. Now, there's no need naming this series. I move to the next series. Now, this is where you write. I'm going to put, I want to be able to create a dashboard. My intention now is to create a dashboard. I will put 1,1 20 times. 1,1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is what it looks like. Make sure it's up to 20. Look, I have, if you check here, oh, what is missing? It's supposed to be 20. Do I go back? I think I should go back. It can still work, but make it 20. But this can still work. Okay. Now I'll go to this place. I'll click off this and click off this. Are you following? The questions already, I'm sure. Oh, I don't understand. Why 20 times? Well, it can be 19. I just want to create the tracker. So you are going to see the trick. It could be 20 times, could be 19. I stopped at 19, but 20 is ideal. If you count all of this, you're going to get 20. So Anna, you don't understand what parts? Okay, so I'll quickly delete this. Please pay attention. I may not come back again. I'll delete this and then come back. All right, so let me delete this. It's out. Now I go to insert. I go to pie chart. I pick up the donut chart. This is the donut chart. I have the donut chart. So now I will right click and I pay attention to this place. When you have an empty box, after clicking the donut chart, you right click, right? You right click, you go to select data. You click on add. Don't worry about this. Come to this part. This is series value. I want to have 20 occurrences. You can do 90, you can do 18, but let's make it 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hope it's 20. Let me check. It's 20 now for me. I have, okay. Let me see any question. We have 30 minutes.
Don't worry, I'm answering you the questions.
Okay,
Just
great.
go ahead.
So, all right. So,
if it's a question that you need to answer, I'll let you know.
All right. So I go to this plus sign. I'll click on it. I have to remove the chat title and the legend. Now I have, this is free. Now I click on this now. I can do many things with this. I'll right click again. I'll go to format data series. When you click on format data series, you see this comes out. Number one, I can close the gap using the donut hole size. I can close it. This is too small. Let me leave it like this. This is fine. Then they are all, you click on them. They're all highlighted. Click on everything to be highlighted, not on one. Want to click on all to be highlighted. They're all highlighted. What I will do is to give them one color. I'll go to this bucket list. Go to fill. Solid fill. They have one color. Don't forget, I want to do for sold, so I'll make it maybe red. Sold. Now, this is called the primary series. Let me now click. I want to create a secondary series. I'll right click on this part, right click and do select data. But before I do this, let's just keep this aside. Let's put this aside. Before I do this, I want to summarize what is happening with everybody who is on this sale. What's happening to Jamila? What's happening to everybody? So for sold, except I want to put all of them together. Maybe I should summarize all together. So for sold, I can right click. So look at this. This is auto sum. This is how much coffee was sold. You know, I can drag across to tell me how many. So let me quickly do a summary. For the coffee sold, for defective, also for the ones in inventory, right? If I put an equal sign, I can bring everything together. Are we following? If you're following, say yes. So I know that we're all following. I'm summarizing this. Yes, okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, somebody says no. So what I'm doing here is I've added all the sold item, all the defective item, all the inventory item. I've added all. I know that will give me my total that I bought, which is equal to, I can do sum, open brackets, click on this and drag it down, which means above all, what I have is 25,415 bags of coffee, which are distributed across Nigeria, Ghana, and every other place. Right? So, and this is the total of everything. Now, in terms of percentage, I want to build percentage for it. Percentage. How many percent of coffee did I sell? Is simply this divided by total. I can drag. That won't work because I'm supposed to put like a dollar sign here and a dollar sign here. Okay, you do this divided by total. Similarly, equal to this divided by total. These are their percentages. I can highlight, go here, this is percentage. This is what it is in percentage. If I total it, it will be 100. So this is percentage, what it is. I can also do what it is not by saying 100 minus that percentage. This minus this. We're going to see the trick now. So this is the percentage of what it is. Let me centralize it. Also, this is another percentage. Okay, let's put in bracket percentage actual and percentage apparent. I just want to differentiate them. This serves as a ratio in a way, accountants. This is more or less like a ratio. So for example, so this is our summary for sold items. We have 8,787 across these 4 countries. Similarly, defective 2,727, and the ones in inventory about 13,901. So if I still get like some of this, it will still be 100. Okay, it's 200 now. All right, that's fine. 200. Okay, yeah, 200 times 2. So that's why it is apparent, what it's supposed to be. Okay, so I think questions are everywhere now. Is something I could answer?
Yes, please, quick, do a recap of the ratio quickly.
Okay, great. So this is more, this is many of the, this is a business ratio in a way. For example, maybe I am trying to know if I've made profit. Look at my goods. I have sold, I have in total 25,415. I have sold 8,787. I have 13,000 in stock. I have 22,727 defective. So if I look at this is a ratio, this percentage actual, where I was getting a percentage of sold, percentage of defective, percentage of inventory. It shows me at a glance what my business is. My business is still profitable in a way because look, I have sold 35% of my business. I still have 55 in the inventory and only have 11% as defective. So it is
okay,
clear.
quick one, please. That percentage, check the formula again. Check the formula again.
Which
it's
one?
not up to 100. By the time you sum 35, 11, and 55, it's not 100%. So check the formula for one of them. Probably you think something that was not correct.
Okay, so let me see. Maybe it is approximating. It is
okay, yes, I think it is approximating.
Yes.
So you can put it in.
Yeah, it is approximating. It's approximating. That's why it's 100%. Okay, so having known this, let's go back to the real thing that we were doing. Okay, so I will quickly. So do we still remember our chat box, or should I remove? Okay, so let me just quickly recap. I'll take out this again. We have done summary, so I'll take out. I want to do the donut chart from scratch. This is a master class. If you don't grab anything, we'll have 20 minutes to go. I wish I can do more, but we may extend to 10 more minutes. Let's do this donut chart. So I want to start again. Go to the insert, come to pie chart, take up the donut chart. It's an empty box. All of us see empty box. Okay, I asked you what apparent means. I just trying to differentiate them. There's a reason why I did that. So you have what they call real and apparent, what it is supposed to be, what it's supposed to be, what it is not. On the other way, it's more or less like a mirror. Just like when you have a stick in water, it appears bent. This is just a manner of explaining. It's the reason I did this. Mathematically, you cannot defend it mathematically. But there's a reason why I did this, because look at this. Look at this. If I do 35 plus 65, that's 100. So I'm assuming that all of this it was 100. Say sold is 100%. Defective is 100%. Inventory is 100%. I'm making sure no love lost. All right, so I'm here, I'm back here. So I will not, let's just quickly get it now. So I click on this, select data, add. I don't need anything here. I just have to do 1, 1 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, I check. 20. Okay. Now, I do not want to be burdened by, by this chart. So I click on this, I unclick this, I unclick legend. Now I'm left with just a donut chart. So I click, right click, I go to format. No, go to format. But yeah, format. Right, so the format is on this other side. Now I will go to fill. I click on this. I go to fill, solid fill. Okay, this is not what I'm working with. You highlight this. When you click on this, you have all of the rings highlighted. So I go to solid fill. I want to make for sold. So sold is red. Now I can equally click in the middle. Now I have sold as red. Now I want to add a secondary axis. Now I will click on right click, select data. I will add a secondary axis. Where is the secondary axis? It's here. I am more interested. I can click on this percentage actual as my series name. And here I will be clicking on this and this. That makes for 100. Okay. I have things popping up. Why are you popping up? Let's see what's happening. 1 minute. Go to add. Okay, I know why. This is the clicking on. Right. It should work now. So I'll click on this, right click, select data, add data. I can go here and then select this two for that. Okay. And then click OK. Now I have these two data. Now there's something I need to do. You right click again. You go to change series chart type. Now we just click on the secondary series to be the secondary axis. The other one will disappear. It is behind it. This is the trick. Did you write this down? This is the part I know people are confused now. Okay, great. Good explanation. Somebody said the appearance is a percentage that wasn't attained. That is the truth. That is the simple truth. All right. So, do you guys know how I got here? Let me take a step back. You know how I got here. So I will right click and go to change series chart type. This will appear. I will click on the secondary data, the second series. It has only one. So what do? I click on one. When you click, just highlight one of the tabs. I can give it a color. Meta still. I click no fill. You see the red is out. Then I click on the other one. Go back, click solid fill, but the color will be white. But then the transparency, I will make it a little bit transparent. I'll make it 30. I have succeeded in creating a donut chart in this regard. All right, so let us quickly do for the remaining two. Let me quickly do for remaining two. So just to repeat, I'll repeat one. So this now is for what? Sold. Let me do for defective. So now I'll send a blank check. So go to insert, donut chart. Let me try to align them, put them close. Right click, select data, add one. Remember 20 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember this? We check, it's 20. Okay. I check out this and this. Now I'm left with this. Once I right click, I go to format data series. I can do whatever I like. I can do solid fill and change the color to what now? Amber, defective, right?
Why the 20 times?
Yeah, the 20 times. Now, if you look at it, this is 20. If you count, if we count from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So each of this is 20. You can do 15, but 20 is, I like 20. It is neater when it is 20. All right,
So it is his design preference, basically. It is his
yes,
own design preference. You can do 1 million if it is your own
you
preference.
can do 1 million if you like, if you have all the time in the world. I don't have all the time in the world. I'm in a hurry to get my money. So I don't, okay, great. So I don't want to start counting again. So let me just quickly copy this. You can copy, Control C and Control V. Okay, no, you can copy now. You have to create it. Oh, I have to create it. Oh no, I cannot. Let me copy out. Copy it out. Yes. You know why? I don't want to count 20 again. No, that's why I'm jumping the step. So now let's go back here. We were here. I want to add another series. So select data. This is the part where I add the data for the apparent. So where now? We are here. Apparent is 11%. I said apparent. I said for what do you call it now? For defective. I have both of them here. Yes. So I click on the data, right click, go to change data type. Too much. Change data type. Okay, come on. No. 1 minute. Okay. Let me repeat that part. Select data, add. No, just click out. Series value. I'm taking the stock for percentage. Yes. Okay. Change the type. What's happening here? Okay, these things require practice. Okay, good. Select data type. What's happening? Okay. You guys lost already? Yes, you're lost. I know. Select data type, add. You want you this and this. Okay, I've seen it. Yes. Okay, so our series 2 is only 2 elements, but here it is showing 20. So we didn't put it correctly. So let's assume this is it. Outside click, add data, select data, add. Add 11% on this. And okay. So let's format it. Let's format it. Go to format data point. No field. But I'm missing a point. Let me see. No, you don't need to name it. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's name it. So right click, select data, add. So for name this as actual, and then go this way. This and this. It's not in the naming. It's not in the naming. What's happening? Okay. Let me jump to the other one. I'll come back. All right, so remember this. Let's change the color. I'll come back to that one. We're highlighting everything. We change the color to this is green now because the inventory, the one that will go out. So green. Green. Add the other part of the data. Add data. One minute. Five. 45. Right click, change axis. This is the part where we're supposed to change the axis. Do not chat. All right, so we're back here. Let me make this transparent. Somebody says name the series. You need to name it. Okay, so let us name the series. We're all learning together. So let me name the series. I'll take out this part, right click. Select data. change series chart. It's working. So I make this secondary result. Right click, change series data. I made a secondary. I didn't need to change the series. I have this. Don't forget, we've done this before. There was no need to change the series. So what's going to happen is I'll click on this, right click, format, data point right here, make it no field. That part is out. Then I'll click on the other one, make it solid field, but change the color to white. But then I'll make it transparent. Yeah. Similarly, I'll do the same here. I'll click on this blue, come here, no field. The green will come out. And I'll go to this, click, solid field. No, I click on both of them. So it should be one. Click on one of them. Solid field. And then we do the transparency. You get? Okay, let's now format these things. Let's now, you see, it is not enough to create a donut chart that looks, we're going to see how dynamic they are. So let us do something. So let me insert a text box. I'll put a text box here. I will also insert, so let me put equal to, this is the actual 35. It's not working. Okay, I think I need to expand this stuff. So equal to, I'm coming to answer your questions. Okay, so let me see the questions quickly. 3 questions, jump up. Please, will we get this video of the training? Yes. Take your accountant says yes. Okay, so I want us to be able to see something. I want to see how dynamic this is. All right, so I have this equal to, you see the difference. Let me show what I was doing earlier. It didn't show. What I was doing earlier, I was making a, you know, the part where you say equal to something and you get the answer. It's clicked, you know. Okay, so I put equal to, I wanted to put this 35, but it wasn't showing because that's because of the formations we have done. What you need to do is to click at your formula bar equal to then this 35 to show now. I need a bulky font, so I'm going to click on it, make 35 more pronounced, maybe make it 24, and then maybe color it red and bold it. I'll do the same here. I will insert text box. I insert text box. I put on the formula bar equal to, click on what it is. Get a bulky font, 20. Color it amber, just for it to be this amber. Yeah. Amber. With amber. Color. Well, women understand color more than men. We know that already, guys. Okay, I just hope this is amber. So, oh no, I'm not supposed to color that part. It's just the number I'm supposed to color amber. Okay, let me color you amber. Come on. No. It's a color. Okay. See. Amber. I'll make it 20 and bold it. Let me do the same for the last one. I'll go to insert. Where is it now? Insert, yeah. For the font, come here, equal to, click on 5. Now make it 20, color green, and bold. All right, so let me do one more thing. Let me make this, I can pull them to be smaller. I can pull them to be smaller. Make them smaller.
So JP, because of time constraints, I think either you move on to map or project dashboard or Google Analytics. We don't have time to. They can always change the design in whatever way they want to
change the designs. And also, once if there are changes here, then there are changes. For example, let's imagine you've sold. Let's see how it works. Let's see if it works. Imagine that you sold 200 more from here. So if I do minus 200 from here, and then put the 200 here. It's supposed to change. A minute. Where's our 200? It is what it was earlier. Okay, so this is your. I'm going to share this slide with you. I'll share with you. You can play with them as you want. So let us quickly jump to Google Analytics to look at it. I'm going to export. So let me save this work. Let me save this work. I'm going to save this work. Let me stop sharing and then save the work. I'm saving the work currently. I'm saving the work to a file. I just save it to any file. So let's call it masterclass. Okay. So I'm going to go. Let's do this. Let me share my screen again. I'm going to go to 45 customers. Okay, now I'm going to go to let me share my screen to Google Drive. Okay, so this is my web page. If you can see it, let me now share. I'm now go to I'll go to drive.google.com. All right, drive.google.com. So my Drive is opening. Let me take quick questions. No, you can't represent all in one donor chat. Okay, so if you can see my Drive, say yes, you can see it. This is my Drive. My Drive is open. Say I can see it. Well, what's wrong? It's saying I need to refresh. Okay, refreshing. I want to be able to do the mapping. If we don't do the Gantt chart, we should do the mapping. All right, it's open now. So can you see? Okay, so nobody's responding. Can you see my drive? Okay, yeah, they can see it. Great. All right, so I want to take in that new work I've done. So if you click on new, go to file upload. Go to file upload. So your file upload, you could go to recent, quick access, yeah. And in that quick access, I save the work as masterclass. So it is downloading, it's uploading. So it's uploading is complete. So I now open, it's open now. It's opening. Voila. This is it. This is what we have been doing since. But you notice that your and Google Doc, don't forget. Let me see if this is still.
Okay, I think we lost him. I'm sure he's going to reconnect. Network.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm back now. Can you see me? I'm back.
Okay.
I think I got
Yes,
lost for a while.
we can. Go ahead.
Hello? Is anyone there? If you
Yes,
can
we
hear
have.
me,
Go
you can
ahead.
wave. Can
We
wave,
can.
raise
We
your
can. Go
hand,
ahead,
wave.
please. We can hear you. Can you hear me? Are you back? We can hear you. You've not shared your screen though. Unmute yourself.
But can you hear me now? I am back now. I think something
Yes,
happened.
we can hear you.
Okay,
We can
great. So
hear you.
let me
Share your
share my
screen.
screen. I was just saying that this is our fine donut chart that we created. But when you export to Google Doc, Google Sheet is no longer there. So let me reshare what we have currently on the Google Sheet. This is my, yep. So I have the masterclass. So this is what we have. All right, so let's quickly create dashboards. It's easier on Google Sheet. All you need to do is highlight. You go to insert, you can choose the charts that you want. The kind of chart that you want. You could customize your chart. They're all there. So you could choose any chart that you want. What kind of chart do you want? Look, there are a lot of charts. A lot of charts. See? A lot of charts. You get. Similarly, just for the map, let us quickly do the map part. Don't forget that I have the salespersons and the country they represent. So I could simply put the map up, locations. Could go to insert, chat type. No, I didn't ask you for this. So look at our map. Isn't it beautiful? Now we have Kenya, the UK, Nigeria, Ghana, and then we're supposed to tie them to a number. So, did you see what I did? Is there questions? Let me see. Okay. So
No question.
what I've done, we could tie this quickly to the numbers sold across all of this place. So, but look at it down. The map has shown our area of interest. Well, don't forget the awesome name of our company. So this is Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya. So what we are going to do is, let's just imagine, I remove this. Let's just imagine that in Kenya, in Ghana, Nigeria, United Kingdom, number of, let's say whatever is sold. Let's say we sell 300 here, 56. Well, Nigeria is the most populous country in the continent. So let's sell 523, the highest. The UK, okay, UK 123. Okay, I can highlight this, go to insert, choose the chart, and the chart show up. I didn't ask for a pie chart, but you see there's a pie chart already plotted already, the 4 countries, but I want to choose the map. Now I have the map. Now in Google Sheet, it is always live. So look at it now. This is UK. You see the number? See the number 123 as we posited. In Nigeria, 523. In Ghana, 253. In Kenya, 300. Now, guys, I don't know. Tony, do we still have time? No, we don't have time, I guess. Hi, Tony.
Yes, we just have about 10 minutes more.
10 minutes.
We'll
So
we'll share the recording with them. But because the truth is that this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's not even the it's not the meat. Let me put it that way. It's not the meat. Like, this is just the tip of what data analytics is all about, because the class even talks about data mining, data cleaning. You know, now it's just even giving you the data, but in the class, we will tell you practical ways as to how you can mine data, how you can clean it. In fact, where are your source of data, you know, as a professional? Because most times the organizations will not just give you the data. They will expect you to be able to get the data and get to analyze it yourself. So this is just like, we are just touching, it's just a very small piece of what the whole class is all about. But the whole idea is that we wanted to give you an understanding of what data analytics is even all about. Some people don't understand it, and we wanted you to just have a feel of it and how powerful it is, you know. So continue. I think I'll round up when you're done.
Oh, great. So I'm nearly done. I just want to encourage everyone. So but these are, what we have done here is hypothetical, and in the main class we have to use real data. There are many data sources available, so use real data to actually bring up stories, because data analytics, better still, data analysis is about storytelling. You have a lot of information from everywhere, but how are you telling your story? How you put them together? There are other platforms. Imagine, well, not imagine now, but technology platform. You have Power BI. I expect we'll do a little bit of, we'll do some things in Power BI. We'll use Tableau, a little bit of coding, just a little bit of coding, not coding that gives you headaches, just a little bit of coding for visualization. Because look at what we have done now. We just, with Google, Google Sheet, you found out that we could just click on this. We have our number, we know our number. And this can be live. You can collect live data and analyze in real time. As Tony has told us, there are many companies now. How many of us know of our CBA? CBA is basically Certified Business Analytics. You need to be an accountant and also have knowledge of data analysis to get this course. And they are paid like crazy. And I love to boast a little bit. I am on the verge of getting my certification, my CBA certification. So Africa need to be ready. That is truth, and we're all represented here. We need to be ready for the next for the next time. It is not about future. No, we are here now. We are here now. We are using everything the world is using. So I'll leave you to this. I hope to see all of us in the master class. I am in the main class. This is the master class. In the main class, I'm looking forward to seeing the people from Ghana, Kenya, United Kingdom, and of course Nigeria full-time. We're always here now. We should hang out. Thank you, Tony. I leave that to you now.
Okay, thank you very much. Quick one. It's because of time and because we even had a lot of plans, probably you should even share your screen so that they see a few things that you had done that you wanted to share with them. So just share your screen and you just go through the slides so that they can see it while I talk. So I hope you get to be part of the main class. The main class is happening in October. I think it's starting second week in October. It's starting on the 11th. Yes, 11th of October. That's when the main class is starting. And please endeavor to be part of the main class. And for the people that join this master class, I think we are giving a 10% discount, for you if you pay, and it's at a discounted fee because Tech Accountant is actually a not-for-profit. So our courses are usually discounted in comparison to the value that you would get. We have mentors from UK. We have another one from South Africa that will be part of the class also. So we normally give a lot of value. As I said, it's an NGO, so it's not really for profit. And we are giving a 10% discount for people that will be paying between now and I think to the end of the month. If you will be doing that, you receive a 10% discount. So also it's better, I don't know if you can indicate if you are willing to take up the discount so that we send you your meals, separately. But as I said, it's important that we all have the skill and we become an expert at it. And we only get better the more we get to do it more and more. That's the only way we actually get better. So can you see this? Can you see a screen from Google Sheets, Microsoft Excel, see this? This is the dashboard. You would have created this, but we did not have the time. Okay, someone is saying that yes, we do not have the time. And I know it's already 9, in Kenya right now, I'm sure the time is already about 11 or to 12. So I know it's late. So I know a lot of people are really, really, really tired. So just fill the form. A link has been dropped in the chat box now. Please fill the form if you are willing to take the discount. Fill the form, and we'll get across to you how to do it. But as I said, the class is actually for 4 weeks. It's going to be on weekends. We put into consideration that most people that want to take the class are working. So it's going to be on weekends, and it's going to be hands-on. You will have assignments, you will have group projects. So it's not that you will learn and you don't know how to apply. No, we are going to give you real life scenarios that are happening in companies, and we tell you to solve the problem. And I believe that if you are able to solve that problem, you can solve any company's problem, basically. So someone is asking, when will the class start? The class is starting. Okay, I know I said the class is starting on the 11th. Yes, because on the 11th, a pre-recorded video will be sent to you. But the practical classes will actually be on weekends. So that means your first hands-on class will be on the 18th of October. It's starting in October. On the 18th of October, that's where it's going to be. Miriam is asking about the class. Oh, I thought you knew. That's why you even part of the class. Okay, it's actually 50,000 Naira for the class, and we're giving 10% discount if you pay between now and the end of the month. And it's already discounted, as I said. We will share, just register if you are willing, right? If you are interested, register with that link that was sent, that's been shared. drop your details. We will send you all the details. You will see the course curriculum. You will see what you will be doing, what you will achieve with it. And, and we are also, we cannot promise this, but we are hoping to get organizations that will be willing to, just have you as, not everybody, but a few that can have you as interns. We've not concluded that. So we are not promising that. So don't hold us to that, but it's something we are working on. But I think someone asked me that question already. And what I told the person is that, see, if you have the skill and probably you're not even working. Rita said, what about people that has already paid? No discount applied. Rita, don't worry, you will get your own discount. Because Rita was actually the first person to pay. And Rita was so serious about the class. She was hounding me on social media. I'm like, who is this person? Actually, Rita, I would like to meet you. I like your spirit. It's very, very, it's motivating, it's encouraging. So I'd like to meet you. Will there be certification after participation in the class? Of course, there's certification. Why would there be certification? There is certification. We do that. We give certificates for all our courses that we do, and yes, so someone told me that, what if the organization, I said volunteer. There's no organization that you tell that this is the skill I have and this is how I want to add value to your organization. And I'm volunteering, that they will say, okay, go away. Please, we don't need you. It's not possible. They'll be willing to, just listen to you and get to have an opportunity to even see what you can do. When I checked the ad, I didn't see any bank info. I will need this to send to my company. Yes, you can tell your company, very important. Please just click on that Google Sheet link that she sent now. Click, because it's even something, it's a campaign will start on Monday. We are telling organizations also to pay for their staff, upskill your staff. If they have this skill, they will add more value to your organization. So it's actually something that you can do. Stancy is saying that the link is not working. Are you sure it's not network? I'm sure the link is not broken. But at the same time, if you cannot get hold of the link, send us an email at defaultfoundation@gmail. At least that one is simple. Send us an email. I will reply to it, basically. We are going to reply to it. She has shared the link again. But please send us an email if you think that's becoming too difficult. But it's something you can sell to your organization also. Let them see the benefit of the course and how it's going to benefit the organization. What's 50,000 naira, for the love of God? And as I said, it's discounted. If you look at the amount that other organizations are doing this course, and not even for the same value that will be given, is way higher. And that's because we are actually an NGO and it's not for profit. We are actually more particular about the impact. But we want to make enough money to be able to fund our operations. And that's just the goal of doing this. Do you have any other question, please? And I said, just as JB said, I'm so happy to connect with every one of you. I know someone talked about WhatsApp group. Yes, we have all your details. We'll definitely create one and share with you. How much in Kenya money? I know you people spend, I know you spend shillings. So now I will have to, I know you spend shillings. Is it Kenya shillings or what do you call it? Yes. So in Kenya, I think 1 Kenya now is 3.73 Nigerian naira. So you can just divide it. So that's 50,000 divided by 3 points. Is your Google Sheet still open, JB? Help me out.
Yes.
Your Google Sheet.
Let me quickly jump. Okay, yeah, 1 minute.
Yes, someone is asking.
Let me share.
Yes, please. So just do the calculation. Someone is asking, is the class only virtual? Yes, the one we have this year is only virtual. And you know why? So that we can accommodate all our courses at the moment are actually are virtual, because we want to accommodate more people that are outside the country. And it has benefited a lot of people. We've had participants from Ghana, from Kenya being part of our courses, and it has really, really benefited them. Please, I need the link for the, sorry, just hold on. Please, I need the link for the discount. Oh, okay. So if it will be shared with you, Annabelle, it will be shared with you, please. or please just send us a mail or fill that Google Sheet so that we can send to you directly. It should be shared with you. I think there's a Paystack option. There's a bank transfer option for people that are in Nigeria. But if you're outside, you can use Paystack or Flutterwaves to make your payments. Someone asked, will there be other opportunity next time if we can't register for the class? Yeah, but definitely not this year. Because as I said, the class is actually for 1 month and it's intensive. It's an intensive class, a hands-on class. Yes, there will be I think there should be another opportunity, but not this year, but next year. We should definitely have an opportunity for that. Okay, thank you for the conversion. Derek, thumbs up to you. Thank you for the conversion. Derek said it is 13. Okay, why is it different? Derek is saying it's 13,418 Kenya shillings. Jackie is saying 16,700 shillings. Okay, I don't know that. Okay. Any other question? Let me see. I think there's a question. Michael from Ghana. Hi, Michael. Francis from Accra. Nice, guys. All right. I think that's the end for now. So is there a deadline for payment? Yes, there is. As I said, the discount applies till the end of this month. That means till 31st. It's September up to 31st. Till 30th September, that's the discount. Then you can still pay. I think you can still pay within the first week of October, but from the second week, no more. Like the payments, actually, we stop receiving payment because we now have to plan. We need to onboard you. We need to onboard you on the e-learning platform. We have an e-learning platform which we need to onboard you. You'll be using another. I've even forgotten this. We are using another technology also so that you can do group work and you can also chat with your mentors, in real time. Probably you're doing your assignments, you're doing your project.
Hi, Tony. I think I lost you for a bit there.
I think it's a network issue. I think it's a network issue on our end. However, the link is still in the chat box. If you're having any difficulty, feel free to let us know or drop an email. You can always send us an email at lefortfoundation@gmail.com. If you cannot write it this year, of course, we would have like other this in next year, but we only have one season for this year. Okay, Mr. JB,
I wanted to drop the link for the Google Sheet so that they can all have the work we've done, just for them to try. Yeah, I'll drop it on the chat box now.
Okay.
Yeah, so here you go, guys. Don't distort it, don't change it too. Thank you. You can download it and use. Thank you, Tony. You're muted.
So sorry, I've been talking. So I said
we can hear you now.
Oh yeah, I said it's good you should join us because if you join the Techie Accountant, you're actually part of a family of professionals that are out there just to empower each other. Do you train people on data analysis only? No, we have a wide range of courses. Probably you should check more on our website. We have an academy. Then if you also check our social media platform, you'll see the other courses too that we do. Also note that it's sent strictly for finance professionals. Does this mean that as an accountant, I can't, even though I want to branch into finance? So when we say finance professionals, it's inclusive of accountants, so please. It's inclusive of accountants. It's accountant and finance professionals. Remember that we are the same, but in some ways, there's a little difference in what we do. But at the end of the day, the point is that we have the ability to do the same thing. I mean, either as a finance professional or as an accountant. So it's the same. The class is actually for all of us. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions. I don't want to end the class without answering everybody's question. And so thank you guys. Do have a good night rest. I hope you enjoyed the class. You did not drop the Google link. Please, link for the Google Sheets. Kemi, please, Kemi, please, can someone share the link for the Google Sheet again? Thank you very much. All right. He has dropped it again. The website, our website is, I'm trying to type it now. Kemi, are you still on the call? Okay, I'm trying to type the website now. Thank you so much for sharing it. I still can't see the link. Wow, but they've shared it. A lot of people have shared it with you. Okay, I think, okay. So the website for the website address has just been shared with you. I can't see it. You've seen it. Oh, great. I'm so happy to know that you've seen it. Thank you very much. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. I wish you a peaceful night rest and see you in the main class. If you have any clarification, please just shoot us a mail. We are going to reply. And for this class, it's going to be made available to every one of you. That's a promise. You'll receive it. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. JB, thank you. All right.
Thank you. Have a great time. All right. Cheers.
All right. Bye.